told to stop drawing manga? If a teacher ever told you to stop drawing manga, they were wrong. A few years back, I was a student assistant at a college teaching students coding. I was a new teacher. The students flowed into the classroom. Most tried to sit at the back, opened their laptops, and started hiding behind them. This one 17-year-old kid came in and sat right in front of me. But he didn't pull out a laptop. Instead, he took out a sketchbook and 2 phones, which he used for watching reference photos. And he started to draw manga in his sketchbook right in front of me. He was obviously challenging me. Little did he know. I went and sat next to him and asked him if I could see his sketchbook, and gave him mine. He drew too small and did not align the features in the face well, so I introduced him to the Riley method. I asked him about his favorite artist, and it was Hirohiko Araki. I looked up videos where you can see him draw in real time, and I showed him the things you can learn from looking at the videos. Look, he draws bigger. Next week, I brought Hirohiko Araki's book, Manga in Theory and Practice, The Craft of Creating Manga, with me, which I happened to have on my bookshelves. He was absolutely in awe of the book. He stroked it like it was a Bible. Later, he bought a copy himself. I filled a couple of pages in my sketchbook with copies of Hirohiko Araki's art to show how you could study by copying his favorite artist, and how you can learn from that and make that artist your art parent, as Stan Prokopenko and Marcel Vandroff call that. I was supposed to teach him coding. He left school a few weeks later, probably to pursue a career as an artist. I don't know. The college wasn't too impressed with me, because their budget depends on the percentage of students finishing the programming course. You often hear that art teachers at art academies discourage students from drawing in a manga style. And I don't get that. You are the artist. If manga is the direction you want to take, no one should tell you not to. It invalidates your passion and makes you feel like what you love does not count. Who is the teacher to say you are not allowed to go in that direction? It is what you want. It kills your motivation. You don't want to draw the things your teacher wants you to draw. And instead of improving, you will stop drawing altogether. You will dig in your heels and feel misunderstood. Another important fact is that you get better at what you enjoy doing, so you have to enjoy doing it. And if drawing manga is what you enjoy, you should pursue that for that reason alone. You will not be able to do it long enough if you don't enjoy doing it. Your willpower simply isn't strong enough. Don't feel bad. This is true for every person on earth. Here is the truth. Drawing manga is not the problem. It is actually the key to learning fundamentals faster. Manga is an entry point. If you want to draw manga, it can motivate you to draw consistently. And that is a win. Teachers should make use of that. The style doesn't matter. The fundamentals, anatomy, perspective, light, gesture, etc. exist underneath any figurative style. If you are drawing manga, that doesn't mean you are skipping fundamentals. On the contrary, it can be a space where you get to practice and apply fundamentals. And teachers should use that given and show you how fundamentals make manga drawing stronger. You became an artist because you fell in love with a certain art, and now you want to learn how to make it yourself, and you choose your art parents. It's not up to the teacher to force their art parents onto you. Art academies should be about you teaching the academic approach to learning something. The academic approach is about the skills and tools to teach yourself a new skill. It doesn't matter if it is programming or painting, making YouTube videos, or drawing in a manga style. The methods you can use to acquire the skills are always the same. You find books that teach it. You study the artists you admire and copy their work to learn from it. These artists effectively become your teacher. What tools did they use? What table or easel do they use? What paper do they use? Who were their art parents? How long did they practice? What school did they attend? You do that with many different art parents and develop your own style. The good teacher runs with it. Do you want to learn to draw in a manga style? Yes. Great. And let's pick apart how the top manga artists go about things. Discover what art enamors you. You choose your path. And then teachers can show you how you can learn by yourself through the skills and methods taught at academies. Teachers shouldn't force their art parents on you. You must choose your own. Yes, the fundamentals are important. You need to learn perspective and anatomy and composition. A good teacher shows you how your chosen art parents handle it. Your tastes change as you grow. You might move toward realism, painting, or another style in a few years. But the fundamentals you learn while improving your manga carry over. Those skills are transferable. And if you keep doing what you love, you will pick up the right skills along the way and keep learning. I remember someone once telling me they went to an art academy and told their teachers which direction they wanted to take their art. And it fell on deaf ears. And that is wrong. Good teachers interrogate you first and find out where you want to go. You decide which direction you want to take with your art. And the teacher can either help if they think they can, or they get out of the way and let you forge your own path. There are two ways to develop something: the top-down approach and the bottom-up approach. Learning the fundamentals is a bottom-up approach. You don't know what you want to do in the future, but you know that you will need to master these fundamentals to reach that goal. Which is not true. If you want to become a designer, then typography is a fundamental you need to master. If you want to become a musician, then music theory is a fundamental you might want to master, etc. By finding out what you want to end up doing, the teacher can go for a top-down approach and design a curriculum for you, top-down, figuring out which fundamentals you need to learn. Here's a caveat. When you have a teacher, do listen to them, because there are things you don't know. The 17-year-old student I mentioned at the beginning hadn't heard of the Riley method before. Find art parents that excite and inspire you and learn all you can from them, and try to go in that direction. And then do let teachers tell you about fundamentals you didn't even know existed, and how these fundamentals can help you on your way in the direction you want to take. Teachers aren't useless, but they do need to take into account the direction you as a student want to take. Do not let anyone tell you your art does not count. Use the style you love to build the skills you need. Your passion for manga is not a weakness. Rather, it is your biggest strength. Check out the Practice Drawing This website, where I host lots of drawing practice resources which you cannot find anywhere else. Thank you for listening.